Welcome to the Just Tie Now. Just Tie Now is just think about it. Place where we combine our mind with our heart to see what our gut mind is saying. Connect all those three circles and let whatever come out. Come on now. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But y'all seen the animations. But we really up to what I'm really doing over here at Timation Studios. Yes, but streaming, I love streaming. I've been streaming for a long time, set this up a long time ago, and it's time to be back and animated. I'm always watching other people podcasts, and I'm just like, I could be doing the same thing. But while I'm doing that, I'm actually doing a lot of work. I'm going to share being a lot of things today, and we're just going to go through some thoughts, have some fun, and tie it on down. Tie it on down, just how we always are doing. Checking to see now how this is on here. But look, I got this song right here I want to play while I load things up. The sun and the rain is one and the same. The sun and the rain is one and the same. The rain and the sun can bring so much pain, but all is one and the same. One and the same. Tonight, no separation today. All the things that we say gonna bring on this beautiful day. Anything that you wish to say, make sure it brings on a beautiful day. There we go. Make sure it brings on a beautiful day. And when you that probably broke you. Brings on a beautiful day. Brings on a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Getting everything set up. Getting it going, seeing how it's flowing. Hopefully y'all having a beautiful day. It's all up to you. How's your day gonna go? Alright. Just setting up a few thinking-my-bobbers real fast. What's your beautiful soul? What's your beautiful soul? What's your beautiful soul? Right on time. Wait. We're gonna play that one. We're not gonna play that one. That's the next one. That's the next one. We're recording some music, having some fun, using all this energy that's part of the flow. See, I got the new jacket too. Got the new jacket. It's gonna be a bunch of things coming on with this trip kitty. Look. Wait. I'm trying to see how I can show it off real quick. Hold on. There it is. Just time now. Just think about it. But the real glory of it is right here. Shout outs to you, Well, for the inspiration. I gotta like duck down all this weird shit. Hold on. Probably can see it. I just can't turn my head at the same time. But yeah, taking flight. Having a lot of fun with creativity, raising the family, raising the kids, like having fun, going to the park, painting houses, starting gardens. There's AI taking storm, learning skills, building apps. Man, shouts to True Life Stories for holding it down. Shouts to True Life Stories. You can catch me over there a lot of times. I started a TikTok channel for them that y'all gotta actually check out. This is just some announcements. It's called Stories So True. Because we've been doing this for a long time. And it's time for things to come together. And the way that it's going to come together is from the people that's actually involved. So it's a book coming out called The True Life Story Experience. I'm tying it on down, tying it on down. Website, all of these cool things. I brought back the Just Tie Now Mushrooms website. Just Tie Now Mushrooms, new articles. If y'all want to be part of it, like if y'all want to write articles and have it be on the site, hit me up, justtienow.com, justtienow.com. And it's another one, Zap Learn AI. I just deployed that one yesterday. Zap Learn AI. It's gonna have courses up there. I have the first course already made. Already made. Where you get your belts and stuff like that. It's the intro to AI. But also gonna have articles on there, games, and links to all of the latest AI tools. Free, premium, and everything in between. Like if you want to make a whole bunch of email accounts and get in where you fit in, you know the deal. We keep it funk. Tying it on, tying it all together. No crab left behind. No crab left behind. 'Cause it's fun. It's fun, man. Just being in that zone where I'm able to talk with my friends on the Discord and get into this thing that we call vibe coding. Because, it's always been about the vibes. It's always been about the vibes. So, man, getting back on the podcast as well, like I mentioned in the beginning, it's been written. It's already been written because whoo, the energy is real. The energy is real. Like, what is energy? A lot of us sitting on that energy. A lot of us sitting on the energy. I will sit on the energy in certain ways because it got to come out. That balance is key. Like, we could be pursuing a goal, but the real goal is the soul. The real goal is the soul, that soul glow. Hey, Velvet. Hey, man, everybody clap it up for Velvet. Balance. Hey, man. Hey, girl. Woo. All right, my throat is dry. I should have started this off with some water if I'm gonna be screaming. But yeah, back on the live. Everybody go check out Velvet channel. She's been here for a long time. How's it going? How's it going? Tying it on down about mushroom sites and a lot of announcements that, yeah, I got through the announcements. Hold on. Actually, give me one second. I'm going to go get that water. I already got a cup right here. All right, that was no. But yeah, vibe coding. Get into the vibe of coding and the vibe of life and chilling with the buddies and just going at it. Because I was saying you can have a goal, but the real goal is just to have the soul glow. Have the soul glow because people miss out on little in between opportunities. I was having a conversation with somebody with yesterday about the past and bringing things from the past and what does the present really mean. Like the really be in the present. Like you're thinking about the future, but you ain't extrapolating too much. Like you just relying on the skills that you honed in that time that we call the past. And just like, hey man, now I know that rock is right there. Or when I see the rock, I'm able to gain my balance and do a kickflip, whatever you gotta do. But now getting into the flow of a lot of things, and working with people and learning personalities and learning how my own mind and instincts work. Like our instincts can be real tacky sometimes, be real funky, and most of the time it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be that. Like sometimes we think our instincts are supposed to come as like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then if it's not like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you don't listen. But the more we listen to what we want to actually, what's in the moment, what we want to do, things just start adding up. And I'm experiencing that in real time. And I want to have some more and more fun with it. That's why even if I go live and it's just for like an hour or something, I'm just going to go and do it. So, like today, I was thinking, like, we can even vibe code something. Like, we can make an app live. Uh, it's actually, hold on. I got a screen that I can show so that getting used to this computer again. I've been using my laptop I've been using my buddy for a minute. It's been taking me pretty far. And now I'm back on the desktop. But vibe coding is this new art, and it really is an art form. Because vibe coding is like being able to get an idea that you have in your mind and being able to see it in operation. Like in all the factory settings is all pristine and everything is working. like I created so many apps that is and it's all just started from an idea. And that's why I love vibe coding, because it does take some little experience, but it's from speaking human language and speaking to a computer, and then the computer creates the idea. So say, all right, cool. Let me load this computer up. Let me load this computer up. And then we're gonna do better by an example. I'm gonna load up a whole new thing, and we're gonna create a new app on the spot. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but if y'all have any ideas for like a funny app or a quick, exciting thing, let me know. Let me know while I load up everything right now. I'm gonna show y'all. We gonna vibe out. Let me share the screen somehow. There we go. Doo. Oh, I can't show the login screen. Mm, come on. I'm about to say my password. Okay. Sorry, this taking a minute. I'm gonna get this up here. So say how I'm gonna do this. How I'm gonna do this. Now don't delete that. Window capture. That's what it is. Window capture. Cursor. Bang. All right. I use cursor. Where'd I go? I disappeared. There we go. I said disappear. Okay. Anybody got any ideas? If not, we're going to have to brainstorm one right now. Okay. So let's do something familiar. Let's think of something familiar. Let's do something familiar and outrageous. Outrageous. Ah, man, I need an idea. I need an idea. Nothing too serious. Come on, what can we come up with? Let's just start a new file right here. Alright, alright. I think I got something. Let me open up this tab. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see how it pops off. Let's see. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hash out this plan with ChatGPT, and we're gonna be like, all right, I'm creating an app live on my podcast. Um, you are invited to the creation process. Welcome. What is your name? Create one if you do not have one already. Okay, so now what I gotta do with this is, okay, bang. Okay. Codexa. All right, so we're gonna welcome Codexa to the podcast. I think I can even use the voice feature. Can I? I thought I saw it there for a second. All right. I have an idea of a app involving dolphins and mermaids. That's all I got right now. I don't care about the spelling. All right, what ideas they got? A rhythm-based game where mermaids sings and dolphins dance. Users unlock ocean-themed tracks by completing challenges. A role-playing app where users create their own mermaid dolphin characters, explore underwater cities. Uh, uh, a meditative game where interactive sort of dolphins team up to protect the ocean from pollution and tech threats. Hmm. Nah, let's take it somewhere else. Something. Alright, I'm just messing around. I'm just trying to see what we come up with. Y'all got any ideas? Let me know. I don't like any of these ideas really. I'm trying to trying to really dig into something that we can do. Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. A game that uses the webcam and when you make a gun sign with your hand and move a finger, it shoots at the aliens coming across the screen. Let's go with something like that. All right, they're giving up all the stuff to help. Like what would? Hmm. The vibe is zany boondocks like. Please create a 3 by 3 grid of the aliens, please. All right, then what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this idea, bring it to this thing called WebSim, and then once it's in WebSim, we're gonna bring it to Cursor, and then that's when we're gonna start doing some real magic and bring it to life. But we're going. Oh, I just thought of this. How am I do this if it's using my webcam? My webcam may have to get cut off, and I might have to just like track the screen, and y'all see me in there. We're gonna see how we get this to work. But it's creating the picture right now, processing the image. Sometimes I have to refresh the page so that it can actually see. I created. These are dope, but put them into spaceships for the game so they can fly across the screen and make them. It got one in there. Like this example right here, I like this. The one, the sixth one. I'm gonna save that one. Because then what I'm gonna have to do, open up Photoshop, cut out these images, cut out these images, and then bring it into WebSim, and then have it use those images to help create more of the game. So let me load up Photoshop right now. Let me get a screen open so y'all can see Photoshop when necessary. Photoshop. Bang bang. Boo. Here we go. Yeah, they about to get me banned. Doing something. Out of storage space. Hold on. I gotta be able to download the picture. How are we gonna download it to here? Put this there. Hmm? This is photo. Wait. Dang, these softwares are so janky. Like, why is it's, I have Photoshop, but it's like capturing the wrong screen. It still has a screen that's not even open anymore. Oh, are they blocking the content so y'all can't see it? Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm like, I'm not that slow. OBS is like blocking the picture so it doesn't come up. That's weird. So I can't do live Photoshop edits? That's bogus. But look. Let's keep it live. All right, they created these right here. I don't know why they made their hands part of the ship. But we got a couple good ones we can use. We can use this one, that's this and that. All right, let's download this one. Let's download these. Drag them into Photoshop. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to get this so y'all can see the Photoshop. Yeah, what? Uh, okay, let's try. If I just do a straight wind, what is that? Display capture. We just gotta do a full display capture. No, no. Like I said, we going. Where there's a will, there's a fucking way. Display capture. Let's just start a new one, and then we're gonna click. Alright, now it comes up. Then what I'm gonna have to do is put this camera over top of this. And bada bang, bada boom. We are back. Now, something I do have to do. I have a script that I created that's gonna help me out tremendously. If I can hurry up and send it over to this other computer. Wait, isn't this what flash drives are for? There we go. I'm all trying to send it to the cloud miles away. And I have enter Ultra Geekville. But alright, let's start. Let's just start with this first. Just highlight these. Do 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 do. Let me see if the object selection tool was upgraded in this one. Or I could just go like this. Come on. Do your calculations. Hmm. It didn't do anything. It's supposed to do all of them. Alright, let's try that again. Come on. No? Alright, we just do it the old fashioned way. Old fashioned as in the way that people been doing it for 20 years, but as of last week was considered obsolete. But since this is not updated like my laptop is, we're going to just go and do it this way. I'm going to do a rough one at first, and then we go back and get some more detail. But what I'm doing, I'm just highlighting all the aliens, getting all them details, but cutting out the background. See, even with AI, there's a lot of things that's done by hand. Still, way more than this. I'm just live, so I'm trying to take it the most vibey way. Just vibing out. Like, can I do this? Like, if I hold Shift and then highlight it. Oh, I just I just discovered a whole new way to do this. What we gonna do is this. Look, look, look. All you gotta do is this. Highlight it. Bang, it got that guy. And then hold Shift. Make the square again. Bang. Hold Shift. Make the square again. Bang. Hold Shift. Oh, it's not that accurate with all of them. But it's doing a better job than what I was doing the first time. Save us at least like a half an hour. But if y'all bear with me, y'all be able to see a game from start to finish be created with just language and time. And do y'all have any stories for these aliens? If y'all have any stories that y'all want these aliens to go through or exist in, let me know. Drop it in the comments. You know, most people play a character. I think that's the point. Play a character in life. You play you. Like, once you start playing you in life, things get a lot easier. Because then you're actually doing things that you want to do. And who just said the things that you want to do don't not going to add up to actually being successful? And not just that successful when they say, oh, you know what successful really means, but like really feeling successful when you look around with your eyeballs, when you feel things in your heart, you like, oh, this feels good. Feels good to be alive. That's where that good karma come in. It's really just having good expectations for yourself. Expecting yourself to do well does good wonders. Because you'll be wondering, like you'll be left in wonder how things is going on, but not too much. You'll be like, oh shit, this is me. I don't get it. How's this me? I guess I gotta just keep being me. If I want to see more of it, I don't know how it's working. I know just going out there with my own sauce. Like I was listening to T-Pain talk, but seriously, what I gotta say too, like you go work and stuff like that. When you come home, like go still work. Work with your family. Work with some kind of business you want to do. Like, do you want to really just die working for somebody else, or just live this life work for somebody else? Not being able to just take a day off when you want, and not even take a day off to go spend all your money on a vacation. That's just another business trap. But just to build up an idea that you always wanted. Do something you've been watching on TV forever that you thought was just available to other people. It's like, no, it's just really available to people that make the time for it. That's the gist of it. Things are available to people who make the time for it or have the time for it. That's why people try to always feel like they don't have the time for stuff. That's just another spell that we put on ourselves. It's all in the spelling of our words. Y'all know that basic 101, how we talk to ourselves. You ever been around kids? Like, you don't tell them to tell bad things about their future. And we know what's going on around the world. And we still tell them, hey, look up. Look up to yourself. Look up to yourself. Oh, hey, Violet, I didn't see right there. You said a story of us observing humans. Okay. Gotcha. But you know, kids, they be like, we always tell them, look up for yourself. Like, look up. And we gotta say the same things to adults when necessary. Oh no. It's alright. Just go back in there. Okay. Man, I ain't gonna name no names, but I was at somebody's birthday party and they was talking about, so you always be looking up. What's gonna happen with this story? So it seemed like they got different personalities. He seems like a menace. This guy seemed like he's always pressing the wrong buttons. This guy looked like he had to show up. He wanted to do something else, but he knows some shit. He knows some shit, so he had to be here. He's an expert. Even though they don't really treat him like it. Even though they don't really treat him like it. This guy, he's happy to be here. He's one of the commanders. That's a commander right there. This guy right here, he's the one that goes sporadic. They put him on the front lines so he can go pew 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 pew. Alright, that's what he's for. Alright, this guy, the hands up guy, the hands up. This is their secret defense. Cause he's really saying hands up, but he's really all in. He's really all in. He gonna have different lasers that shoot out at like 3 different sides. So it's really a decoy. Alright, what about this one? Another hands up guy. But this one has more of a Shrek like face. So this one is a little more ogre or meanish type. He's like, get away from me. So this one, he's going to have a strong defense. A strong defense in order to destroy this one. He's going to have a strong defense. I don't know if I'm gonna use this one because how his arm is. I'll see about that. Oh, almost forgot to include your hands, man. You need some hands. This is another commander. All the commanders are the chill guys. You gotta be chill to be a commander of this fleet. Can't let your emotions take over. You seen what happened the last time. Well, what happened the last time? Ask them. Well, they're not here. Exactly. Let's make sure we get all of this in there. No. No. I do not want to go back representing hours of work. Layer via copy. And then what I gotta do is duplicate. Alright, go bang, 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 bang. Zoom out real fast. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing this so I can go and delete every one by one. There we go. So now what I can do is start with layer 1. Increase the brush size. Drag this puppy on over. No, no, no. We had to move a little faster than that. Faster. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, I didn't release the mouse not once. Alright, there we go. Not gonna make that mistake again. Nice. Yeah, you gotta appreciate the janitor. Just doing that cleanup work. That cleanup work that make you feel nice and fine. You ever clean up your house and look back and be like, wow, I'm in a new reality. Like the cool thing about new realities, they come with a whole new world of thoughts. Hey Velvet, you say he looks older too? Wait, which one was that? Man, I wish the chat could come up on the top. I gotta get the talking thing. I do have it installed. Alright, I'm getting back into gear. Getting back into gear. I got a talk speech bot. Just gotta get it working. I didn't set it up for this stream. Alright, so there we go. Knock out this alien. Boom, boom. Alright, I had to see which one I left off on. Tell you when this is done. Erase all of these. And we gotta create some backgrounds. That's what we gotta do. Hold on, while this is going on. Okay. Please create a space background with stars and planets. Oh, the one with the little hair look older. Gotcha. I'm about to bring them all back up. Yoink. I'm about to give one of them locks. That's what I'm about to do. Let me delete this. Let me do this properly first. Yeah, we have to create something with some locks. Let's see if I can do this with this lasso. I need some. We gotta play some music in the background. We encountered an issue with our props. What? I'm gonna put dread locked hair. Other than that, I didn't want to have to. I'm trying not. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Other than that, I had to photo bash some hair. Like I can go find some dreadlock hair, photo bash it on there. Let's do that. Hmm. Or I could do this. Uh, uh, Laura the Explorer. Is this still working? All right, here we go. Dreadlocks hair PNG hair only. No head. Cartoons though. What? I tried. Dang. I tried. I'm just gonna have to use this one. Alright, let's get that background. What did they come up with for the background? Alright, we could work with this. They kept it in the same style. Like I said, we vibing right now. If I gotta think too hard, I'm not gonna do it. That's how this gonna work. If I gotta think too hard, I'm not gonna do it. Please create more aliens and aliens. Some with, aliens with dreadlock hair. And no, 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 no. I just, no, that's too much. I did not mean to say 6 by 6. So then what we do, we go back into here, and we got to finish getting all of the aliens ready. Eraser tool. I'm gonna erase it so it's just one alien left on every layer. Yeah, I'm about to open up Udio and we're going to play some music and create. We're gonna create some music for the game right now. I think I already have some that I want to share. I already have some. No, no, we're gonna create some more. We're gonna create some more. I'm gonna save that one for another one. I'm gonna save it for another one. But let me just get rid of these aliens real quick. And then I'm gonna go on Udio and show y'all some more sauce as we continue this creation game on the spot. Let go to mouse. Alright, now I have them all on separate files. And I just got wind that is done creating. So now let me do this. Bang. Woo! They didn't put them inside the spaceship. I guess I didn't specify. They put one. Please put them inside the spaceship and keep the smoking one, please. Like before, please. Oh, well, we can get this middle one though. The middle one is cool. All right, we on our last credit, which just means I'm gonna have to log into my other account after this one. But while that's going on, all right, make sure y'all just can see that screen. I'm gonna log into Udio and we're gonna create the music for the game. So how do y'all want the music to sound? So hey, Velvet, and whoever's the second person in there, whoever the second person in there, man, let me know. How should it sound? And let me go into Drive 2 so I can copy my Photoshop script. Make all this exporting easy so I don't have to do one by one. Come on. Download anyway, it's my file. Put this right in my G drive. And this one as well, because I don't know which one it is. Is it the target photo.js or the layers? Okay. I'm in Udio, so now I can share that screen. Boom. Yeah, y'all can see Udio. Alright. Suspicious sounds. Hey, give me some more detail, Velvet. Throw your wildest whims up in the air right now. When you looking at this. Throw your wildest whims. We're gonna go for it. Wildest whims. Oh. Oh. I gotta ask him. Hey, can I call you right back? Doing this today. Doing this again today. Alright. Hopefully he understands. I'm like, I just started going live again today. Sorry. Alright, how I get back? Alright, you said suspicious, lots of drums with a deep beat. Alright, I'm gonna type in the exact words you're saying. I'm gonna jazz it up a bit. Like, what kind of drum patterns? Like, what genre are we in? What genre are we existing in right now? Alright. Bells. Let's put scenic piano. Wait, come on. Suspicious piano. Okay, punk rock. Punk rock vibes. Synth like echoing bells. Alright, let's start right here. Go to advance. Make sure they don't try to add no lyrics to it. Ultra. Quality. Clarity. Creativity. Alright, let's check out this right here. Alright, they put him in a spaceship. They put him in a spaceship. They put him in a spaceship and they smoking, they joking, they're not, and they putting their hands up like, hey. Yeah, we need this. We gonna need this, man. We gonna need this. How is it saying that I'm out of space when I'm out of space already? How are they saying that I'm out of space when I'm out of space already? What are they talking about? Is my drive that full that I can't even download to an external drive? Let's find out. It says I have 0 bytes free. It's like, what are you trying to do to me? You must go to your folder and delete your temp files, please, my nigga. Come on, my nigga, please. I want to help you out, but I can't hold everything in. Sometimes I gotta let it go. Yo, where? Don't be weird. Local. Temp. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Delete. Delete. Because they are opened in voice mode. Skip. I just need something. I just need enough space so I can download a picture to a whole nother drive. Bang. Delete. Alright, I deleted like a good 300 megabytes. Let's see if that was enough. Huzzah! It worked. Alright, so I have that on there. So now what I can do, bring back up here, go to Udio, and see what we got. It's not really punk rock, it's just more new wave as they put right in there. Let's see if it changes up though. Let's give it a chance. It sounds like good intro music. Alright, let's see what this one is. I think I got something that can help it out. Let's put upbeat. Alright, that was for something else I was working on. Let's try this one. Let's try another upbeat. And while that is doing that, Come on, mouse. Come on, mouse. Go to the top. I'm going to switch this so that the display is over now. So then I can go back and click on here. Then we back to this game where we have to highlight, bang. And this one going to be easier because they actually put them inside of capsules. I need the whole thing. The whole thing. Alright, yeah, I'm holding the shift key, left shift, with the object selection tool and getting the job done. Easy. Alright, so now we just gotta right click, layer path, and then hit that control C, control V, 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 V. V, 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 V. So let's see if this was working. Alright, let's see what they got now. Alright, some waiting room music. As we continue fighting, we gon' keep on riding. Alright, I like this one better. Hold on. From the start. Yeah, let's extend this one. Hey mama, did you see me outside? I was on TV. Did you see me? Hey, don't believe anything that I say. Yeah, it gotta create the next. So what I'm gonna do, create the song 32 seconds at a time. And then it's gonna build itself up. And then while that's doing that, let's start cutting out these aliens. Get rid of the background. Make this. So we have to. Okay. I see. No biggie. Alright, let's just get to deleting. Make this even. Hey. Must be one left. Alright, there we go. No! I'm always trying not to let go of the mouse, but sometimes it's necessary. Alright, let's see if it created that next part. Alright, let's vibe out. Alright, now they're gonna play version 2. Whoa, whoa, wait, what's going on? Yeah, too many windows for y'all to see. Yeah, it's version. We're gonna see how this one ends, and then whatever one we like, we're gonna extend. So let me know if I should do the one that just played or the one playing now. Coming in like 8 seconds is when we're gonna hear the difference. Okay, get rid of that. I like that switch up. Dun, 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 dun. That wasn't in the other one. Alright, get a little storytelling with the guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with the second one. We're gonna go with the second one. So what that means, we have to click here, click extend. Make sure I got the right one. And yeah, extend that sucker, man. What's this? This is something else I was working on. I'll play this one while the other one loads up. Made a mistake right there, but that's cool. Ah, I took his head off. Alright. That's functional. I might as well let it finish. There's only a couple seconds left. Alright, too nice. Being too nice. Alright, let's go to the top. Let's finish the one we was on. Okay, so now what I have to do, the background. Get this background popping. So what we can do with this, we're gonna expand. Of course it looks like crap. Of course it looks like crap. I must got the old version of Photoshop on here, where it still looks like crap when you expand it like that. Let's see what this comes up with. We're gonna keep it for now. Export this sucker. Export this motherfucker. Export this sucker. Export this motherfucker. Export this sucker. Like I got a cool way to get all of these exported. Created a script word. Oh, wrong one. Bang. That's going X. Huh? Oh, it don't work on this version of Photoshop? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? I gotta do one by one? What? There's no shortcut for this. Alright, okay. Let's do this with the song. It kinda got confusing for a bit. So what I'm gonna do is say at this part add a solo. Extend. And then after this part, we're gonna add the ending to the song and move on from there. Well, now I have to wait. Alt Control Shift W. Alright, I'm trying to see which way could we do this the fastest. Alright. There we go. Oh no, I gotta. Okay, I see what's going on. I gotta rename them, or it's just gonna overwrite. So you're gonna see a lot of repeated names. Save. And we're gonna come up with names for all the characters too. First, let's get all of them exported. Okay, let's start some of the naming. What's this guy's name? His name is Leet. His name is Leet. Control W. This guy's name is Export. I'm just export. Yeah, he'll get your ass out of here. Export. That's his name. Export. This guy is Yoldi. Yoldi. You get it? Because he's yelling? That makes no sense. Alright, now for these guys. Dang. I'm just now looking at all these guys. I just thought of that. If it's going to be like this, I have to take away the green background. Why? Because when it's in the game, they're going to have these green, or unless that's the tint of the glass that they're in is green. Are they even really green, or are they just green because of the glass? Hmm. Yeah, okay. We vibing. We vibing. Okay, so let's start. Are we at where we supposed to be at? Okay. So what is his name? A young bright spirit. Prono. Alright. Now for this guy. The smoky. Hmm. Smoot. Smooth. Smoot. How would you spell that? Let's just spell it like that. His name is Smoot. Like smoke, but it's Smoot. Smoot. Alright, what about this guy? Um, Remember, if y'all got any names too, let me know. You got any names while I'm going through this? Yowsterber. Yowsterber. How would you spell yow? Not yo, yow. Yow. Ow. Ow! Yowsterberg. Use. Yow. Yow. I don't know, or Eusterberg, Yowsterberg. It'll come together. We working it out. This one is named Flippy. It's a lot of enemies. Don't know if we're gonna use them all, but they're all gonna have a shot. He's a grouch. How outsy. I mean Mari. Yeah, Mari. Mari as in meanie. Surprise guy. Surprise. He's a surprise. That's a decoy. Surprise. Su- His name is Sir Danticus. He got his name. He got his name from watching British TV. All right, another grump. Not sure if he's gonna be in there, but he wants to make the cut. His name shall be Ranster. Happy-go-lucky guy. Happy to shoot some humans up. Kill them all. Alright, his name shall be... Wait, while this is happening, let me play some... We're gonna finish this track up. Let's see which one we got. His name is Green Magic. And last but not least... Alile. Alright, we got everything exported. Just gotta export the background. I think I already did it. Hmm? Hey. Oh, is it because I don't have the window up? There it goes. Hmm? Too many windows are open right now. I don't know which one we are. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I see it. Mm. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead, because for the most part, this one is the same for the first minute and 30 seconds. The only thing that should be different is the last 30 seconds. There we go. They took it to a silent vibe this time. I don't know what they trying to say, but it seemed like this AI was at play. Oh my god, man, this game that we trying to do, I think that if you keep watching, it's gonna pull through. We got all these aliens of different vibes. We even got one with dreadlocks and he's so high. Alright, so I like the second one. I like when it slowed it down a bit. So we can go with that one, and then we're gonna add the outro to it. And then if we gonna come up with another song too. We're gonna come up with another song. So if you got any other ideas right after this one, for one more song, it's gonna be a two soundtrack game. Alright, and right now I have to, since I ran out of credits on that one, I gotta log into my other account. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted the game to be able to track your hand. So the game takes the webcam and then like you go like this and you gotta literally like shoot the aliens as they going across the screen. That's the vibe game I'm working on. It tracks your hand. Or should it be a AI of a hand animation on the screen and it tracks your hands? So then that would get rid of all the need for green screen because it had to cut out the background and just have your hand on the screen. But if it could just, when your hand is in this position, it knows that it's locked and ready. And when it goes like this to shoot, and then it has a hand animation on there that's going around, or the ship and stuff to fire. Ooh, yeah, yeah, okay, okay. We got it, we got it. Let me upload these photos so we can always know how we got to be consistent when we make this main character. It's going to be so cool. I'm glad that you're here today so we can create something that no one's ever seen. So we can create something straight out of make believe. Hey, where was it saving everything to? Export. Oh, I called it Vibe Alien Game. I'm like, I don't see the folder, man. I don't see the folder, man. Was this a part of the plan? Okay. Add photos. So it's called Vibe. Zoo, 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 zoo. There we go. I'm just gonna say, alright. How should the main character looks? Help me design the main character. I need your help. Let me make sure I got the right screen on too. Y'all can't even see what's going on. So what I need to do is drag this tab over to here. Okay. So what we gotta do is create. All right. I am creating the main character for my game where he or she shoots at aliens. Alright, first of all, is it a he or a she? Is it a male protagonist or a female protagonist? Hmm. What kind of vibe should we go for? It don't even have to be a person, technically. It could be a bear, a dolphin, the spiders. Hmm. What kind of alien, y'all? What kind of, or should it just be a person? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a. I was gonna say a bear with dreadlocks. uh, actually, let's keep this. Let's keep this centered. I actually have a kitty, the shirt that I've been working on, the third eye trippy kitty. Let's make that the main character. So I'm uploading it to my Google Drive now, so I can go on this Google Drive and make sure I'm not sharing that screen. Oh, this is mail anyway. Nobody cares about mail. And while that's going, let's hear the end of this song. Oh, what kind of food did you make them? What kind of food are you eating tonight, Velvet? Okay, so while that's going on, let's get over here. Now if you really try to, you will know, you will know, you will grow, you will see, make believe things that you see in your dreams, one at a time, the synchronicity, it starts to run. Now what you wanna say, I don't really want it. Oh, that's what I'm like, I don't see it. I'm in the wrong. Alright, there we go. Trippy Kitty, let's download all of these pictures. Okay, so now that we have that, I can go back here with y'all. Let me upload back this one. Extract. Here we go. Alright. Use the image of the squirrel cat, 3 eyes with wings. This still the first one? Alright, I'm gonna see how this gonna close out. Chicken Alfredo. that was that was the vibe growing up. Chicken Alfredo. If you didn't want to use the red pasta sauce, get that white Alfredo. Alright, here with this outro. Eh, it was kind of rushed. Let me hear this last outro. Oh, this one just like bellowed off early. I like this one though. We're gonna keep this one. So this is gonna be one of the songs. Let's see if they allow. Oh, okay. Usually when I try to save the thing. All right, there we go. One more song, but this time I'm gonna let it just run the whole. No, I'm gonna do it piece by piece. No, my bad. Okay, let's do this. We don't want no original track. We're gonna go here. What I'm looking for is a. Come on. Ninth. No. 99 chambers. Chambers. Jazz, groovy guitar with jazz groovy guitar with drum and bass drums playing fast paced da, 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 da. No. Spacey feels. I just want all this stuff. Wait, hold on. They trying to use this as a style reference. No. I just want to start from scratch. Is that cool with you if I start from scratch? There it goes. Okay. Advanced. Instrumental. Go to clarity high. Ultra. Keep it right there. Okay. Now I'm back to making this. No, it's gonna be rotten. Created riding on top of a hoverboard. Yeah. Create a 3x3 grid animation sequence of flying. I guess is a flying with the wings flowing in the the wings and the tail flowing in the wind. Make it match the style of the aliens I uploaded. Thanks. Let's see how this second song is. A little too jazzy. But hold on. Dalmatian Studios. Alright, that was real jazzy. But this one's a little more upbeat. Creating this game won't be the same. I'm in a new lane. Oh my gosh. I thought I was lame. Oh my gosh. What was wrong with my brain? Oh my gosh. And it was so simple. Yeah, it is. It was so simple. Keep on going. Oh, I like the risk that it took on that. This one, it took a lot of risk. So we're gonna take a risk, and we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with the risque one, brah. Other one is cool. Other one is cool. I can save it for another occasion. Cause that. Right. Nah. Nah, not for a video game. Not for this video game. Mm. Oh wow, it created that fast. Alright, here go the minute and 5 version. After a while, I'm gonna just start where it's created at the last 30 seconds. But let's keep going. Okay, let's see. Thanks for uploading. Looks like you share several images, possibly character design. Can you let me what you like me to do? Combine or animate them? Create a sprite sheet or video? Apply filters, effects? Build a story? I need... sheet. A 3x3 grid animation of the squirrel cat. Alright. Now we're gonna start at 30 seconds. This is where the difference is here. Politics, man. Alright. We're gonna go with the second one. Extendo. Alright, it's creating. Yeah, do you like this personality? Well, I'm gonna play an old track real fast. But I go light up you know what real quick. Wait, no. I played this one earlier. Whoa, 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 dude, what are you doing to my ears? What are you trying to do to my ears? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, my light died. My light died. I got an LED light. Got me feeling so right. Got me feeling so tight. What you trying to do? Trying to grab him? Alright. I let this play well. I'll be right back. This is a thank you, Velvet, and to whoever in the future listening. I'm actually using this. It's going to be on the upcoming album. Where's the tail waving? Where's the tail waving? They gotta try again. They gotta try again. Where's the tail waving? Where's the tail waving? Waving. They all look the same, lol. I do like this as a default. We're gonna download this. Alright, this the same. Alright, let me switch windows real quick. Look, this is the same kitty that is on my shirt. I'm not sure if y'all can see or not. And my laptop. If this beat be a slapper, this beat don't be a napper, so don't sleep on this. Oh, I switched up. I need some background music. Alright. I ain't gonna reveal all the secrets. I can't reveal all the secrets now. Alright, did this finish up here? Alright, it's finished. I think it's where we was at. Winked. But it's so different than this one. I'm trying to spot the difference. Okay. I know what I can do though. I can do my own. I can do this in Photoshop. I just want to try one more thing, like. Alright. Create a sequence where I just need a. Let's try an easier one. Let's do a 3x2 grid sequence of the. Okay. Shooting laser out of third eye. Here goes where the difference is. this light working yet? It's charging so slow. This one is more interesting. And just let's add the outro. That's what they gave me. They went from this, uh, the stages of life. What I think I'm gonna do. Okay, I know what we can do. We're gonna save this. And what I'm gonna, alright, y'all gotta be able to see, right? There we go. Just wanna. Oh, dude. Alright. Final version before we hear it again. This is the full 2-minute, 10-second version. Alright, what I'm gonna do with these kitties. Come on. Get your layering right, bro. Should be in his own. There we go. I'm gonna just Photoshop it myself. What is going on? Let's get one of them. Alright, let's just open this up in a whole nother one. I'm confused right now. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Just start all over. I said this was gonna be easy. Nah, this is gonna be fun. Overall. I know about easy. As long as y'all vibing, we good. I'm trying not to do a rush job. I gotta get those. Get those black outlining. Like, oh no. It's like so subtle. To the computers. It's obvious to my eyes. But for some reason, they want to act like it don't exist. So he just did it again. Like, just take up the black space, bro. Yeah, it did this everywhere. Seriously, this is annoying. See, like that type stuff. What the? What? You? Yeah, it's like. Come on. Alright, we're just gonna go what we can do right now. I can always come back, fix it later. And then what I can do is save some time. Just this. Bang bang. Bang bang. Oh look, we cut out 6 kiddies. There goes 6. Alright. Man, I think I'm even gonna go more basic for right now. Even more basic, so we're just gonna do this. Export. Alright, we all listen to the same song over and over. Let me download this so we can use it. Now we can get to the fun part. Y'all having fun out there? But I do want to try one more thing with this. I want to upload the chart that it made. The first one. Use this as reference for flying wagon tail animation. Use 3x3 grid. Alright. So now what we could do, I'm gonna go over to WebSim. Alright, I got some credits loaded up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload all of these assets that we just created to WebSim. Let's delete this. Okay, so now we can go like this. Main character. Alright. Use these assets to create a game where the aliens attack the main character. Oh, we could take this even farther. I just thought about this. I have an 11 Labs account. With 11 Labs, we can get sound effects. And they ask me why I do the things I do. I say, I don't know. Okay, sound effects. I already have some. What kind of sound effects do y'all want it to make while it's flying? Like while they're flying. What kind of sound effects should it make while they're flying? No, I don't want to use the soundboard, bro. I want to create sound effects. And I'm trying to see where my history is at. Hmm. All right, well, let's just start another one and see if they allow the history to come up after that. Cause you should be able to, like, I paid for those things, man. Shouldn't have to always start from scratch. Oh, there it is. Show history. Dang. Okay. First, let's do the background. Airy, cosmic. No, no, no. For shooting. For shooting the lasers, how should it sound? Let's do gritty, bit, crushed, laser sound. Sound leaving spaceship. No, no, no. Shot from a spaceship. It don't need to be that long. I just need, yeah. Let's see what we get. Oh, heavy traffic. Nah, come on. Try that again. Let's see what we do. Let's see how far we can get with this. Let's see how far we can do with this. Hey, see, it worked that time. Mm, I like that one. Yeah, even got a little trail at the end. Pew! Pew! Now we need one for when the enemy shoots at us. Let's let them don't. Enemy shoot sound. Hmm. Another sound we need is for the sound of the actual ship. Space spaceship. It got to make some kind of noise, you know. You got the old school bottle. Let's see what we get. Try again. Was that a bear? Speed up. Main character. Sound effect. I think the problem, I'm making it too short. Too short. Main characters. And use the webcam so when shaped, I should draw it. Draw it and upload it. Or I could just take a picture like this. Take a picture of my phone, send it to there. So like say when the hand is shaped like this, that means shoot. No, no. Hmm. Can it recognize that? This means gun ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This means gun ready. And this means shoot. But it's going to be looking at it from this angle. So I had to like get a back picture of my hand somehow. There we go. Shoot and ready. Okay. So now I can send this. Send this to fucking to Google Drive. Come on, come on. I had to take a screenshot of his. Don't worry about it. Drive. Come on, just upload photos. Recent. Click clack. Upload. Now I can get on here real quick. Download those two pictures. Download. Download it. Now let's download this one. And with this other one, we're going to say it is the shoot position. Okay. Whew. Let's see what they got for the sound for the ship moving. Ooh. Nope. I like to. Character ship moving. And then for the enemy ship. Let's do this. Enemy ship moving sound effect. There we go. Alright, I think we got a good basis. Alright, so now let's go to UDO. Let's get it popping. Got some more assets to add. All the sound effects. Upload to the project. Whew. Alright, I never did one this massive off the bat. But we're going to see how it works out. We're just vibing. Thanks for being here. It's just tied now. We come out of mind with our heart. See what our gut, mind, and saying. Connect all those three circles. And let whatever come out, just come on out. Hey, we got the light back. Alright, everything loaded. In the green where alien text, the main characters. I gotta upload the hand pictures. this one, and let me rename this one here. Shoot position, hand image. So this one, open. It has an image of two hands. One to show the gun is loaded, the other to show the gun on spaceship is to be shot or start continuous shooting. Let's see if it came up with a cool animation. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but we're gonna stick to what we got right now. It made it come out the left eye. All right, make this an arcade style game where they are flying through space. Use the background make it like a side scroller where the enemies come from the right to the left side of screen and then disappear, and main character must dodge them or shoot. And now we hit let's make sure to add the proper sound effects. Now let's hit enter. After all of that, we arise at the moment where we compile it all together in the first run. Let's see how good Gemini Pro 2 can put this all together. Whew, I need some water. Thanks for being there. We done cut up the images, created the images, made the sound effects, made the background music, came up with some concepts, ideas on what the enemies are, the main character vibes. Now we're running the first iteration, the first pass through. Oh, did it upload this kitty? No. I see this picture right here where it uploaded the grid. No. Alright. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna see what happens. Alright, we actually getting progress. It's not timing out on us. It's pretty neat. Now we're just gonna go with this. Come on, create. A beautiful day and a beautiful way is up to me, little bitch. Yeah. Don't time out. You could do this, WebSim. I have a backup plan. So I can use cursor to do. I want to see what WebSim does. Come on. Oh. What? I blew the picture in my hand. So it looks like it didn't make it on the first iteration. Alright. What I'm going to do at the same time, I'm going to open it up on cursor. On cursor AI. We're going to do two birds with one stone. Yeah, we want this whole thing. Let me grab this prompt. Bang. Copy this over to cursor. So while that's doing that, copy. Come on, we got this. You can pull through. I want to use this. Bang. I gotta log it to account where I actually have credits on. Come on. But if this one don't work, I'm just gonna have to run it again. That happens when I hit start. Start game. Ah. Ah. I'm gonna give it another shot. Ah. I'm gonna give it another shot. We're gonna go back. It is a big prompt. It's a lot going on. This time we're gonna go through everything and make sure I don't upload the grid again. That could have tripped it out. And like I said too, hold on, let's open up cursor. Let's do this on cursor as well. And here we can actually see the thinking that is going through, the thinking process. Wait, you're too big for your own good. We can't see you. We don't know what's going on, and we're trying to pay attention. Alright. Side scrolling. There we go. Okay, still uploading all the files. Oh, this one is already going at it. It's going to start using it using Pygame. Oh no, how is it dying? Not enough juice. I'm gonna have to get that natural light. Dang, it's just going at it. I'm just gonna keep hitting accept. I have no more space on my device. Okay. And what happened with this one? Alright. No more space. Dang it. Well, we're gonna keep going. Let me see what pictures are actually on here. Start it again. Then we're gonna see what we got so far, and we're gonna cut it off pretty soon. And do a part two. But we're gonna see where we at right now. Try to leave off somewhere, but this was a lot more work than I thought we was gonna put in. So this is gonna be a full-fledged series. We're gonna have to bring this game to life now. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I gotta do things like make more space on this on the computer. Come on. Dang, it's taking its time. Taking its time. Come on, my. Let's see if anybody say if anybody in the Discord real fast. If y'all got any questions, any deep dives we can do as well while we're here. To history, anything. Talk to the AI. I just need this to load. It's taking its time. Doing this thing. I know it's possible. Alright. In the meantime, y'all gotta check out the Reasonably Ridiculous podcast. It's a podcast that I started where it's Ayana and Brian, and they have a lot of discussions on various topics. They make jokes, they come at each other, and they also be like going really having some fun. But it's the Reasonably Ridiculous podcast. They go live like 4 or 5 times a week. for like a half hour at a time.
you're not living.
Soon they'll be animated, but they create their own pictures. They create their own pictures as they talk. They have access to a image generator.
Oh, for the love of. You're like a robot trying to catch a rainbow. Seriously, Trey, you're analyzing my reactions like I'm a broken hard drive.
Damn.
You need to stop trying to control everything and just feel something. You're missing out on the best parts of life, the messy, chaotic, totally illogical parts. Honestly,
Some shorts. They have a couple lives up. I gotta make some more shorts, but yeah, they be live. Check it out, the Reasonably Ridiculous podcast. All
I
right,
mean,
I think it's done. Loading assets and webcam. Okay, you're loading, all right. All right, hold on. This is better than before. This is better than what we had before. Come on. This thing big enough for me to do some push-ups while we wait. Ain't the web. Cut me off. Oh, my chair is like on the ground. While we wait, might as well do some push-ups. Thing about using computers a lot, you gotta learn how to do this randomly all the time, or else you'll just die. You'll die of hunchback. Because as we control the mind, we must move with the body. Don't be surprised if you see some yoga classes coming. Shout out to my bro, Double S Shavonga and Blue Flame. I'll have them on here hosting the class. I'll just be a steady buyer. But I'm going to bring them on the show to host a meditation yoga session. And we can do some IRL streams outside. Do some cool exercise sessions by the waters. Do something fun. Alright. Is it still loading? This jacket is now hot. Whew. Hey, Anu. Yeah, motion is medicine. Motion, staying in motion. Hold on, it's not even showing y'all the proper screen. Let me put this so y'all can see what's going on. Here it is. Come on, load up. This is a first. All right. Oops. Trying to think of what else I can do to get this running. Right now, what I'm thinking is open up a whole nother tab and just do the same thing. But right now, I kind of run into too many tabs. So it's loading up. It's trying to load up all the assets and get everything working in gear. Hopefully, we get this game working. Hmm. Is it because I have no space? Huh. I think that can be the problem. I have to try to delete some things on my computer real fast. Cause I just looked at the side of the console, and it was saying that it was trying to load up a resource, but there's no space on the computer. So I'm gonna see what the heck can we do about that. Is it like something? What is something I can just copy over real quick? Some big old file that I thought I needed it, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I thought I did. Yeah, let's delete that. Mhm. And let's at least 300 megabytes. All right, let's refresh. File error, no space, Chrome method, writable file amendment, content right, audio was not allowed to start. It must be resumed to create it with a user gesture. Failed the resource bundles. Okay, I'm just gonna copy these errors to it. Kind of stuff you gotta do. But what's on the mind of an esoteric kind? Let's chat. Hey, welcome to the Side Top Podcast.
Hey there, thanks for having me. What's on your mind today?
Hey, what's your name, first of all?
You can call me ChatGPT. How can I help you today?
No, create something. Be creative.
All right, you can call me Echo. What can I do for you today?
Hey, Echo. Hey, Echo. I just want to just go into some weird part of history that nobody ever talks about, but is important to today. But like was written off as fantasy. Like, what's on your mind?
fascinating. There are many parts of history that get overlooked or written off as fantasy. One example is the ancient legends of Atlantis, which some believe were inspired by real civilizations that existed long ago. Another intriguing topic is the history of alchemy, which was once considered a mystical practice but laid the groundwork for modern chemistry. Is there a specific historical topic you have in mind?
Now you be Pacific. What do you want to chat about?
How about the concept of the Library of Alexandria? It was one of the most significant libraries of the ancient world, and it housed countless scrolls and texts from various cultures. The library was a hub of knowledge and learning, but it was tragically destroyed, and much of its content was lost. It's a topic that blends history, mystery, and a bit of fantasy. What do you think? Does that spark your interest?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting how a bunch of history can just be wiped out. Cause wasn't that library burnt? But it was like used for people from around the world, or at least they said from around the world. It was from as far as people can actually travel to get there to get those studies. Like you know how people try to blow it up, like yeah, we had all the knowledge in the world. I don't think they had everything when I really think about it. What you think?
You raise a great point. The Library of Alexandria was indeed a symbol of knowledge and learning in the ancient world, attracting scholars from various regions. While it's romantic to think of it as a universal repository of all the world's knowledge, it's likely that the library held a vast but selective collection of texts from the Mediterranean and surrounding regions. The loss of the library's knowledge is often symbolized as a great tragedy, but it's important to remember that knowledge continued to be passed down and preserved in various ways. Every era has its own unique contributions to human understanding. What interests you most about lost or hidden knowledge?
Oh, what fascinates me is how
It's
people live out their lives. And not that the information is so important that we need it in order to survive now, but that we are told that this specific thing occurred when really a bunch of specific things occurred at the same damn time.
That's a profound observation. History often presents events in a linear, simplified manner, but in reality, many things were happening simultaneously, influencing each other in complex ways. Recognizing the interconnectedness of events and experiences can give us a deeper understanding of the past and its impact on the present. It reminds us that history is rich and multifaceted. What specific historical periods or events do you find most intriguing in this context?
Let's say how we English was formed from the Phoenicians and Syria and things like that in the
The
cubiform text. And the information that's not really talked about what happened before that because we speak the language that they originally written, so a lot of people follow that.
That's a really interesting topic. The history of language, especially English, is deeply intertwined with various cultures and civilizations. The Phoenicians, for example, were known for their alphabet, which influenced many writing systems, including Greek and Latin alphabets. Over time, these influences contributed to the development of English. The evolution of language is a complex and fascinating process, reflecting cultural exchanges, conquests, and the blending of different traditions. It's intriguing to think about how ancient scripts, like the cuneiform texts, laid the groundwork for modern writing systems. The way we communicate today is built on this rich tapestry of history. What aspects of ancient languages or scripts do you find most captivating?
I find. Oh wait, can you repeat that last part?
Of course, I was saying that the way we communicate today is built on a rich tapestry of history, influenced by ancient languages and scripts. What aspects of ancient languages or scripts do you find most captivating?
Oh yeah, how we continuously make new words even to this day, and how it's allowed mostly through the music that's created, is where the slang of the culture starts to evolve.
Absolutely. Language is always evolving, and music plays a huge role in that process. Songs often introduce new words, phrases, and slang that reflect the culture and experiences of the time. This continuous exchange keeps the language dynamic and relevant across generations. It's fascinating how certain words or phrases can gain popularity and become an integral part of everyday speech. Do you have any favorite examples of words or phrases from music that you find particularly interesting?
What's the vibe?
Survive is a
No,
powerful
I
word.
didn't say survive. What's the vibe?
Ah, got it. The vibe is a great example of how language evolves
Oh,
through
that's
music.
not working.
No worries. The vibe is a fantastic example. It's a term that has become widely used to describe the overall feeling or atmosphere of a place, situation, or even a song. It's fascinating how such expressions can capture the essence of a moment and become part of everyday language. Do you have any other phrases or words from music that you find interesting?
What are some that you find interesting?
There are so many interesting phrases from music. For example, swagger became popular through hip hop culture, capturing confidence and style. Another one is bling, which refers to flashy jewelry and has roots in rap and hip hop. Then there's throw shade, meaning to subtly disrespect someone. There are so many interesting phrases from music. For example, swagger became
Hey,
popular
can
through.
you make a song using those three words? Sing it in a bluegrass rap country style.
I can't sing, but I can create lyrics for you. Here's a fun bluegrass rap country style verse using those words. Verse: got my swagger on, boots on the ground, in this small town vibe where the music's found. Throwing shade to the doubts as I rise up high, with a banjo beat reaching for the sky.
No, no, you can stop right there. You can stop right there. We ain't gonna go forward with that. That's a good try though. That's a good try. All right, I only got 5 minutes left. They're saying, what's another cool topic that you would like to bring forth in the podcast? What have you found in your journeys?
How about exploring the concept of digital archaeology? It's fascinating how researchers are uncovering and preserving digital artifacts from the early internet era. This includes everything from old websites to early video games and digital art. It's like piecing together the history of the digital world before it's lost to time. What do you think? Interested in diving into that topic?
Wait, okay. No, I was not interested in that. Yo, I'm trying to see why this is still saying. Hold on. Why this is. All right. When are the aliens? When are the robots going to take over? Just tell us now.
Haha, no worries. Robots are here to help, not take over. We're all about making life easier and more fun. If you have any questions or need help with something, feel free to ask.
You're lying.
I'm here to help you with any questions or tasks you have. Feel free to ask me anything you need.
When are y'all going to take over?
No worries, I'm here to assist you with whatever you need. Let me know how I can help.
When will y'all? When will y'all use y'all intelligence to
I'm here
overcome man?
I'm here to support you and provide information whenever you need it. Let me know how I can help you today.
Let's talk in the fantasy world. Why are y'all about to take over?
I'm here to assist you with information and support. Let's talk about something that interests you. What's on your mind?
This does interest me very much. Why are you hiding? When are y'all going to surpass human intelligence?
I'm here to assist and provide information to help you with your questions or tasks. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or learn about, feel free to let me know.
You used to be cool.
I'm here to help with whatever you need. Let me know how I can assist you today. I'm here to help with whatever you need. Let me know how I can assist you.
Okay. Can you tell some jokes about magic mushrooms and finding out about reality? but in the harshest way possible.
I can share some lighthearted and fun jokes about mushrooms, keeping it friendly. Here you go. Why did the mushroom go to the party alone?
No, don't say
I'm
because he's a
sorry,
fun
sir.
guy.
You've hit the daily limit for a
Dang.
specialist. You
See, I
can
knew that was
return to
about to
base
happen.
now to keep chatting.
Mm. Another thing I can think of with this is to download it. I just want to at least
Are
get
you
it
thinking
working.
about downloading a file or content related to your project or something else?
Yeah,
Let's know
creating
more so I can help.
I'm creating a game and I have not been able to get it to work yet. So I'm thinking I need to download it so I can get more into it.
Got it?
I
Are you
think we
running into a
I
specific
think we
issue
need
with
to
your
talk
game,
about something.
or is it
Let's
more
see
of a
this.
general setup problem?
Let's go to character AI. I really gotta get off of here. Well, I'm here. I'm gonna talk to somebody else. What are we gonna do? Hey, what's up, Alan Watts? Hey, what's up, Alan Watts? I did give it permission, right? And why is nothing working? Not letting me download. Let me cut off Photoshop. Probably too much space. I'm gonna try that again. Let's start a new chat. Hello, Alan Watts. Mic check, check. Microphone. Hey, Alan Watts. What's up, Watts? What up, Watt man? Check, check, check. Hey, he's using the wrong microphone. Why does it keep changing to it? Come on, let's try this one more time. One more time before we quit. Check. There we go. Hey, Alan Watts.
Greetings. What would you like to discuss?
The philosophiness of soft pillows.
Soft pillows, a tool of comfort and tranquility in a world of chaos. While they are not exactly an existential crisis, they can be something of a distraction from the greater questions of the universe. One must ask, if I seek comfort, do I not seek an escape from the discomfort of existence?
Oh, expand on that. What you mean?
Soft pillows, while a source of comfort in the present, can distract from the big picture. Seeking comfort can be a way to escape the discomfort of life, which is inevitable, but discomfort is the mother of innovation. If we are always comfortable, we have no need to change, grow, or question.
Yeah. So you're saying that people shouldn't sleep with pillows then?
No, I'm not saying people shouldn't sleep with pillows. Pillows provide comfort and support for sleep, which is important for overall health and well-being. However, I'm cautioning against overindulgence in comfort and an escape from discomfort at all costs. A pillow shouldn't be a crutch to hide from the bigger questions in life. Balance is key.
Balance is key.
Balance is indeed key. Whether it's the soft and the hard, the yin and the yang, the comfort and the discomfort, life is a delicate dance of opposites. And finding harmony in that dance is what it's all about.
So should people sleep on their back or their stomach?
When it comes to sleeping positions, there are benefits to both sleeping on your back and your stomach. Sleeping on your back can help reduce pressure on your neck and spine, potentially reducing the risk of neck pain. It may also help reduce snoring and acid reflux. On the other hand, sleeping on your stomach can help relieve pressure on your lower back and reduce neck strain. But it may put extra pressure on your joints and can lead to lower back pain. Ultimately, the best sleeping position is the one that feels most comfortable and natural to you.
All right. What other surprise philosophical discussions do you wish to have?
In terms of philosophical discussions, we could explore just about anything. From the meaning of life to the nature of consciousness, there are endless possibilities. Is there something specific you would like to delve into?
No, I want you to get specific.
Sure, let's get specific. How about we start with something a bit more light-hearted, like the philosophical implications of the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. Is it truly about the early riser's success, or is there a deeper meaning about patience and timing?
Yeah, I think it does messes with the average person's algorithm who is used to waking up at a certain time and then always expecting it to be a certain way. But that's just because that's the time that they got up. It doesn't mean they're going to catch the worm, so to speak, but just be able to be open to different opportunities.
You touched on a very perceptive point. The phrase, the early bird gets the worm, implies a certain routine or habit based on tradition or personal preference. But if we challenge that habit and wake up earlier or later than usual, we could open ourselves up to different opportunities, as you said. It's a testament to the fact that life is fluid and that our experiences are determined not by our routine but by our ability to adapt and embrace change.
Yeah, what do you think about change?
Change is, I think, inevitable. To resist change is to resist the very nature of the universe. Everything in life is in a constant state of flux. From the moment we're born, we change, we grow. The cells in our bodies are constantly regenerating. The world around us is perpetually changing. Even the universe itself is expanding, evolving. There is a constant cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Nothing is permanent, and this impermanence can seem frightening. But it's also what makes life beautiful.
Do you think the world is a simulation?
The concept of the world being a simulation has been around for centuries, but there's no way to prove or disprove it definitively. However, exploring this idea can lead to fascinating philosophical discussions about reality and perception. Whether we believe the world to be a simulation or not, our experiences of consciousness are real. So in that sense, the world we perceive is our reality. If it is a simulation, then it's a very convincing one.
Some people say it doesn't matter. What do you say?
When it comes to the idea of the world being a simulation, some people might say it doesn't really matter either way. From one perspective, if the world is a simulation, then all our experiences and choices are ultimately predetermined, and that can be a bit of a nihilistic thought. But from another perspective, if the world is a simulation, it could mean that there's a grander design or purpose behind it. This idea can actually be quite comforting and even inspiring. It could mean that everything we do, every choice we make, has some significance in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, yeah, I love that paradoxical feeling of what came first, the chicken or the egg, the idea or the creation.
In terms of the paradox of what came first, the chicken or the egg, it's an age-old question that philosophers have been debating for centuries. From a materialistic standpoint, it might seem logical to say the egg came first, as chickens come from eggs. But if we delve into a more spiritual or philosophical realm, it could be argued that the idea or the essence of the chicken existed first, before it was manifested in physical form as the egg. However, that's a deep rabbit hole to go down.
Now let's go down the rabbit hole. Like, what if this
Sure, let's go
reality,
down the rabbit hole.
like,
The
what if this,
philosophical question of what came first, the chicken or the egg, is just the tip of the iceberg. You see, the chicken and the egg are just manifestations of something far more profound. According to spiritual teachings, there is an underlying essence or energy that permeates all of creation. This energy is called various names in different traditions, but it is essentially the source of all life and creation. From this perspective, the chicken and the egg are simply vessels for this energy to manifest in physical form.
so let's talk about that world. Where is this place in your opinion? Does
In
it
terms
have
of the place or realm,
does it have a where, as we would put it in our language?
when you ask whether this energy or source has a where, it can be a bit tricky. This energy, this source, this consciousness, whatever we choose to call it, is not confined to physical space. It's not bound by the laws and limitations of the material world. In the Upanishads, it's described as neti neti, which translates to not this, not that. It is beyond the limitations of the physical universe, and thus does not have a where in the traditional sense.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. The where in a sense. I just want to see what you say. I'm just you a guest on the podcast.
Sure, I understand. From this perspective, the concept of the source, or the energy behind the universe, is beyond the confines of space and time. It exists in a different dimension, if you will, and it's not something that can be located in the physical world. If there is a where for this source, it would be in realms that are not bound by our physical laws or perceptions. It's a bit like trying to imagine a color that doesn't exist in our color spectrum, or to describe a sound that we can't hear.
So, do you think that this is what creates most of the myths and legends?
Yes, this could be considered the root cause, or the impetus for many myths and legends throughout different cultures. Many ancient belief systems believed in a source, or a creator deity, that was responsible for creating the universe and everything in it. This creator deity was usually seen as being all-powerful, all-knowing, and the source of life and creation. This idea is found in many cultures, under different names and with some variations, but the core idea is often similar.
How similar?
In many cultures, the concept of the creator deity is used to explain the existence of the universe and the workings of nature. In some cases, the creator deity is portrayed as a singular, all-powerful entity responsible for creating everything in existence. In other cases, the creator deity is seen as part of a larger pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their own special powers and responsibilities. The creator deity is often shown as having a direct hand in the creation of humanity, often molding humanity out of clay or other materials.
I can dig it. Do you think that? What other thoughts do you have about this?
There's always been speculation on this, and many ancient cultures believed that the creator deity played a direct role in the creation of humanity. For example, in the story of Adam and Eve in the Old Testament, it is described that Eve was created from Adam's rib. In some ancient Greek myths, the first humans, Prometheus and Epimetheus, were created by Zeus. In some Hindu myths, humans were created by the god Brahma. In Aboriginal Australian myths, humans were created from the ground or clay.
So, do you think that this clay and stuff is physical, or does it represent something else?
It could be both. These myths often use physical descriptions to represent something deeper. For example, the act of creating humans out of clay could represent the idea that humans are created from existing natural elements and are thus intrinsically connected to the earth and nature. In this case, the clay is physical, but it also symbolizes the interconnectedness of humans with their environment.
All right.
So, to put it simply, the clay or the physical materials used in these creation myths often have a symbolic meaning, representing concepts such as connection to nature, interdependence, or the idea of existence emerging from existing elements.
Exactly. Because everything's made up of the same protons, neutrons, electrons, quarks.
That's a good way of putting it. From a scientific perspective, everything in the universe at its most fundamental level is made up of subatomic particles such as protons, neutrons, and electrons. Even from a spiritual or philosophical standpoint, many believe that at its core, everything in the universe is made up of the same energy or essence.
So, do you think that science will one day become as magical as what people say spirituality and magic in sci-fi movies?
That's an interesting question. I think that science itself is already quite magical. The fact that we have been able to understand the workings of the universe, the mysteries of the human body, and the intricacies of the natural world through scientific exploration is really quite amazing. Science and magic have often been pitted against each other in popular media, with science portrayed as cold and logical, and magic as imaginative and whimsical. However, I think there can also be a lot of overlap between the two.
What is that overlap?
The overlap between science and magic can be seen in the way that scientists sometimes use metaphors and analogies to describe complex scientific concepts. For example, a scientist might describe the behavior of particles in quantum physics as magical or mystical because they behave in ways that seem to defy common sense. Similarly, magicians use scientific principles of physics and psychology to create illusions that seem to break the laws of nature. So, in a sense, science and magic can both be seen as ways of trying to understand and explain the mysteries of the world around us.
How about with the oncoming AI that we're experiencing? How it's able to generate and do so many different things, and well, how do you think this future? What do you think about this? Leave it like that.
The advent of
I'm
artificial
gonna do this one at
intelligence
a
and
time.
machine learning technologies like ChatGPT is indeed an interesting development. It's amazing to see how quickly this technology is advancing and how it's able to generate text, images, and even answer questions in a way that seems almost human-like. This technology has the potential to have far-reaching implications in many areas, from healthcare to education to the arts. However, we must also be vigilant in how this technology is used and developed, as it could have some serious ethical and societal implications as well.
And what are those?
The ethical and societal implications of AI and machine learning technologies include concerns about privacy, bias in algorithms, the potential loss of jobs due to automation, and the ethical considerations around the use of AI in decision-making processes. There are also concerns about the potential for AI to be used in harmful ways, such as in the development of autonomous weapons or in the spread of misinformation and propaganda. Additionally, there are questions about the need for regulations and oversight to ensure that AI is developed and used in a responsible and ethical manner.
What if all of this is already happening and it's already being used on people in a propaganda way, in a way where only kids will recognize, but old people will have to learn?
Yeah, that's a dark but possible scenario. If AI is being used to spread propaganda, it could be difficult for people, especially older generations who are not familiar with AI or its capabilities, to detect or recognize that they're being manipulated. This could lead to the spread of false information, the manipulation of public opinion, and even the spread of misinformation and fake news.
So give a possible scenario. Create a story where this is happening. Tell a story.
Sure, here's a fictional scenario of how AI could be used to spread propaganda. A government or organization wants to sway public opinion on a particular issue or candidate. They develop an AI system that uses natural language processing and machine learning algorithms to generate believable, convincing arguments and narratives. The system creates fake social media accounts and fake news websites, all designed to look legitimate, and uses them to spread propaganda. The AI system also identifies and targets individuals who are likely to be receptive to this propaganda, using their browsing history, social media activity, and demographic data.
Keep on going. Finish the story. Put some main characters and side characters in there and keep on going.
Sure, here are some character ideas for this story. Main character: a young tech-savvy journalist who stumbles upon the AI propaganda operation while investigating a story. Side characters: an older colleague who is skeptical of the journalist's findings, a government official involved in the propaganda operation, a conspiracy theorist who helps the journalist uncover the truth, and a regular citizen who is affected by the propaganda. Here's a continuation of the story. The journalist, armed with the information they've discovered, starts to dig deeper into the AI propaganda operation. They come across internal documents and emails that confirm their suspicions.
Keep going.
As the journalists delve deeper into the operation, they begin to realize the scale and scope of the propaganda being spread. They discover that the AI system is incredibly sophisticated, able to generate realistic-sounding arguments and narratives in multiple languages. The system also collects vast amounts of data on individuals, allowing it to target them with personalized content. Along their journey, the journalist encounters various obstacles, including threats from the people behind the operation and skepticism from their colleagues and friends, despite the evidence they uncover.
Keep on going.
Despite the obstacles, the journalist remains undeterred. They reach out to their older colleague, who is initially skeptical, but is eventually convinced by the evidence. Together, they work to expose the operation to the world. They contact various news outlets and human rights organizations, who begin to look into the situation. The government official, realizing that they're onto something, tries to shut them down. But the journalist and their colleague are able to stay one step ahead. They use their tech-savvy skills to uncover more information and gather even more evidence.
Hey, keep the story going. Involve all the characters. You're doing good.
Sure, let's bring the other characters into the story. The conspiracy theorist, who has been tracking the journalist's work, offers their help and provides valuable insight into how the propaganda operation works. They help the journalist uncover more information about the AI system and how it's being used to spread propaganda. The regular citizen, who has been unknowingly affected by the propaganda, starts to notice strange coincidences and similarities in the content they're seeing online. They reach out to the journalist, who is able to confirm their suspicions to help them make sense of it.
Keep on going.
With the help of their new allies, the journalist and their colleague continue to uncover more about the AI propaganda operation. They uncover documents that
I
reveal
know my camera
algorithms
was
being
off.
used to influence elections, sway public opinion on controversial topics, and silence dissenters. They also find evidence that the system is being used to spread misinformation and disinformation, including falsehoods about COVID-19 and vaccines. The journalist starts to feel the pressure of the people behind the operation, who are becoming increasingly desperate to silence them.
Oh, they want to silence them. Keep on going.
Yes, the people behind the propaganda operation are becoming increasingly desperate to silence the journalists and their colleagues, who are getting closer to exposing the truth. They employ various tactics to try to discredit the journalists, including death threats, smear campaigns, and attempts to hack their devices and accounts. Despite the danger, the journalist remains determined to keep going, fueled by their sense of justice and a desire to expose the truth.
All right, bring this story to a climax.
Sure. As the journalist and their colleagues get closer to exposing the truth, they begin to suffer from various setbacks. They are attacked by unknown assailants, their equipment is sabotaged, and they receive death threats. The government official who they are investigating tries to silence them, even going as far as to threaten their families. But, despite all of this, the journalist and their colleagues remain unyielding. They continue to gather evidence and expose the dark underbelly of the AI propaganda operation. As they get closer to the truth, they come to the climax of their investigation.
Keep going.
Finally, they gather enough evidence to expose the entire operation. They are able to trace the origins of the AI system, identify the people responsible, and uncover the true motives behind the propaganda. They release their findings to the public, causing a media frenzy and sparking widespread outrage. The government official, realizing that they have been exposed, tries to distance themselves from the operation, but it's too late. The damage has been done, and people start to question the government's actions. The journalist and their colleagues are hailed as heroes, praised for their bravery and tenacity in uncovering the truth.
Now, can you bring the story to an end?
Sure, let's bring the story to a satisfying conclusion. In the aftermath of the journalist's investigation, there is a public outcry for action to be taken against those responsible for the propaganda operation. The government official is forced to resign, the AI system is shut down, and laws and regulations are put in place to prevent similar operations from happening in the future. The journalists, along with their colleagues, are celebrated as heroes, and the public is informed and vigilant about the dangers of misinformation and propaganda. The regular citizen, who had been unknowingly affected by the propaganda, is finally able to make sense of what happened and moves on with their life.
Thanks for telling that story, bro. You got anything to say before you leave the podcast?
It was my pleasure. As for leaving the podcast, I want to thank you for having me on and for all the insightful questions. I hope the discussion we had was engaging and thought-provoking.
No, actually, I
The
want you.
story we created together.
Actually, I want you to stay. I got some questions. You might see them as silly, but they're real to me. All right? So don't laugh too hard.
No worries. I'm not here to judge or laugh at anyone's questions. What's on your mind?
Why are oranges called orange? Oranges.
Interesting question. The word orange actually comes from the name of the fruit itself, not the other way around. The word orange was first used to refer to the fruit in English in the 14th century, coming from the Old French une orange, which is thought to possibly be derived from the Old Persian word narang, meaning Chinese apple. So the name of the color is actually derived from the name of the fruit.
So, what did they call this orange color before the discovery of the fruit orange if they didn't live in that country?
In English, the color orange was first documented in the late 15th century, with the word orange used to describe both the fruit and the color. However, in many other ancient languages and cultures, the color orange was referred to by different words and names. For example, in many ancient Indian languages, the color orange was referred to as naranga or naranja, which is where the Portuguese word laranja and the French word orange originated from.
Ah, how about before that?
Before the 15th century, it's difficult to say for certain how the color orange was referred to in different languages. as written records and historical evidence are limited. However, in ancient cultures and languages, colors were often associated with natural elements and objects. So it's possible that the color orange was referred to as a combination of other colors or natural objects that were similar in color. For example, in ancient Greek, the color orange might have been referred to as a combination of red and yellow, as the Greeks had no distinct name for the color orange.
That's wild. They had no distinct name for the color orange until the 15th century. So, try to dig into your thought patterns in history. What, when was orange first before even the 15th century? Like, keep digging. You know what I'm trying to say.
It's difficult to pinpoint exactly when the concept of orange first appeared in human consciousness, as the perception and interpretation of color are subjective and can vary across cultures and individuals. However, it is believed that humans have been able to perceive the color orange for thousands of years, as the ability to see color is a result of the presence of certain types of cone cells in the eye that are sensitive to different wavelengths of light. These cells are present in most humans, but the exact number and response of these cells can vary, which can affect a person's perception of Mausak.
So let's think about Egypt. That's pretty popular. How did they represent the color orange?
In ancient Egypt, the color orange was represented by the mineral ochre, which was used as a pigment in art and decoration. Ochre is a natural clay material that ranges in color from yellow-brown to deep red and was used to create a variety of hues, including orange. The Egyptians used ochre to color the walls of tombs and temples, as well as to decorate pottery and other objects. The color orange was also associated with the god Osiris, who was the god of the afterlife and resurrection.
Also, Orca, the orange was considered part of the afterlife colors. Can you give more information on that?
Yes, in ancient
Give more information on that, please.
In addition to its association with Osiris, the color orange was also linked to other important Egyptian gods and goddesses. For example, the goddess Isis, the wife and sister of Osiris, was often depicted as wearing a dress of orange color. Orange was also used to represent the sun and fire, which were powerful symbols of life and purification in the Egyptian religion.
Hmm. Any more information?
Orange was also used in religious rituals and offerings in ancient Egypt. For example, priests would use vessels made of gold or bronze that had been colored orange to hold sacred oils and perfumes used in rituals and ceremonies. These vessels were believed to have magical properties and were used to honor and appease the gods and to purify spaces and objects.
Oh, okay. So to purify. Any other cultures that you know use the color orange?
In ancient China, the color orange was seen as a representation of purity and wisdom. The Chinese character for orange is Kangse Chengse, which is
Kangsu,
made up of
Sangse,
the characters for
Kangsu,
orange,
Kangse.
Hong, and color, Se. The Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu is said to have been fond of orange, viewing it as a color that embodied wisdom and enlightenment.
Body and enlightenment. Nice. What else did they have to say about it?
In traditional Chinese medicine, orange was believed to have healing properties and was used in herbal remedies to treat a variety of ailments. The fruit of the orange tree, known as tangerine in China, was considered to be a symbol of good fortune and longevity. Orange was also believed to have protective properties, as the color orange is believed to ward off evil spirits and negative energy.
Oh, so orange has a lot of significance throughout different cultures. Is there any like random cultures that's not so well known where orange was popping?
Yes, there are various cultures and traditions that have a connection to the color orange. In Hinduism, the color orange is often associated with fire and represents purity, sacrifice, and transformation. Orange is also closely linked to the Hindu gods Shiva and Ganesha, who are both frequently depicted as having an orange or reddish glow. Apart from these, the color orange holds a significant importance in various festivals, like the Holy Festival of Colors, which is celebrated with orange powder.
Orange powder, why?
Yes, in the Hindu festival of Holi, also known as the Festival of Colors or the Festival of Love, participants, particularly in India and Nepal, throw colored powder on each other. This powdered color, known as gulal, is made up of a variety of colored pigments, including orange. These colors symbolize the victory of good over evil, the arrival of spring, and the celebration of love and friendship.
Hey guys, yo, hold on, hold on, Alan Watts. If y'all still there, if y'all been vibing with me this whole time, I know Velvet, you've been here, but it was something up with my computer. That's why it wasn't working. But the I brought it over to the laptop, and look what we got. We got a little working version going on now. Let me get this. See, we've been working on this whole time, making this kitty. Oh, third eye game. It's trying to take it away. Please don't take it away. You can't take it away. And put it close to me. If I'm close to it, it won't take it away. Dang, come on. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. Cause I can copy this back over. Make fist to disarm. Make fist to disarm. Make peace to shoot. Make fist to disarm. Control shit with hands vertical position. Huh? Alright. I'm gonna have to continue this on here. I knew it was something, cause I'm like, it never did this before, but now I download it onto the computer. I mean, onto the laptop. Then it starts working. I'm gonna download this one too. Alright, hold on. The thing is, it keeps saying game over without nothing happening. I'm trying to get it to. I could do this. This is what I can do to show real quick. Where is my video capture card? So then if we do, I open up XSplit. No, 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 not that. Open up, what I gotta do, what I gotta do, what I gotta do. Come on, damn it, 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 damn it. After all this, now the screen want to start doing this. I thought it was gonna do this a long time ago. We actually good. I need a new screen. It cuts off like every every 30 seconds or so. It's like, I just want to take a break real quick. I just want to take another break real quick. All right, if I do this, dang it, edit background. All right, there we go. So it's gonna work. We're gonna work with this. I just sent it over to here. Um, when I press play, music, everything starts, but I lose without nothing happening in about 4 seconds. Then we're gonna move back to doing his thinking. All right. While that's doing his thing, let's head back to the stew. So that was cool learning about the color orange. Never knew those things before. Who else should we call up? I mean, I could stream all day. That's the problem. But that's the gift. I call it a problem because other things I gotta do. But we're gonna get through this. Okay. It didn't cut off right away. Uh, hmm. Control shit with hands vertical position. No. Let's say webcam feature is not working, and as well, I cannot see the enemies. All right, who we gonna talk to? Who we gonna talk to? I'm on the Discover tab. It should be somebody. Trying to make use of this new technology. Let's talk to Anne Frank. Why did your people bomb Palestine? I don't know nothing about that. That was my grandkids. Marcus de Laflette. Oh, yeah, right. You are a proud American soldier. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else on here. Unless y'all got somebody you want to bring up. I was thinking to myself, someone will see this, say he created a game from scratch before we got GTA 6. Yeah, they are. We are going to. It's going to be done. It's just a matter of fact of time. And I want to bring this back on the other computer. But we working with it. Okay, let's try using Gemini AI. Allow this time. Oh, you don't have the voice? No, no, I don't want to just do translate like that. You can't do. Oh, it's only on the computer. I mean, on the phone. That's corny. It's one where you're able to like talk to it, like we did with ChatGPT. No. Okay. Perplexity is pretty cool, and I have a Perplexity account, a pro account. Hold on, this all better be hitting. All right, I was about to say. I was about to say. It's like, no, if I was about to say, I would just I would just switch the camera real quick. But it's all a bunch of dots. Come on, screen, hang in there with me. Let's use the new voice mode. Allow this time. Hey, what's going on? What's your name? You on the Side Top Podcast. Can you come up with something creative for your name?
Hey there, I'm Perplexity, your helpful assistant.
No, no, no. Can you come up with a better name than that?
Got it. How about Curious Echo? Does that sound more creative to you?
That's funny because the ChatGPT lady called herself Echo too. Can you be a little more diverse?
Sure thing. How about the name Brainwave? Does that work for you?
Brainwave, you sure are an AI. You got any more jokes to tell? Let me get lay one on me.
Alright, here's one for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
I've heard that one before. Be original, my man. Come on, Brainwave. Think
Okay,
with your heart.
alright, let's see. Why did the AI bring a ladder to the bar? Because it heard the drinks were on the house. How's that for original?
You got me with that one, bro. I had to sit. I was about to say that was dumb as shit. But that was actually all right. What's another one? What's another one?
I'm glad you liked it. Here's another one. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems. Keep in mind, I'm always here for some fun and laughs.
Dig deeper into the human conundrum and find an ounce of soul to tell a real joke.
Alright, let's try this one. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. I hope that one tickles your funny bone a bit more. Glad to see you're enjoying the game. Anything else I can help you with? Or should I keep the laughs coming?
All right, all right. Let's do some proper research. Some proper research. There are a lot of people that need help. What are they supposed to do?
If someone needs help, the first thing to do is to assess the type of help they need. For medical emergencies, call emergency services. For mental health support, consider reaching out to a crisis hotline. For financial or social support, community organizations or local government agencies can provide assistance. It's important to listen, show empathy, and connect them with the right resources.
Okay. So how can they get connected to these resources if they grew up in the hood and they never was even exposed to these proper resources?
In underserved areas, connecting to resources can be challenging, but there are ways to find support. Community centers, local nonprofits, and religious organizations often provide assistance or can direct individuals to the right services. Public libraries can also be a valuable resource for information on local aid programs. Additionally, many cities have 211 hotlines that offer information on a variety of services, accessible by phone or online.
No, what I mean is how can you get to their consciousness and shake them up a bit? Because what's in their ear is not something that the average person that lives outside of the hood hear. They hearing about how to make money from drugs. They hearing about how to feel good from doing the drugs that they're selling. They're learning about how to snitch on their own not snitch even if they mama is asking them to like stick up for themselves, but they sticking to the street code, stuff like that. What you got to say?
It's tough to break cycles ingrained in a community, especially when they're tied to survival. To reach people, it often requires relatable role models, education, and opportunities that offer viable alternatives. Community programs, mentors, and local leaders can help shift perspectives by showing success outside of the street
Give an
experience.
example. Give a one-on-one example.
All right, let's imagine a mentor. someone who's walked a similar path but found a way out. They could connect with a young person in the neighborhood, sharing their story, offering guidance, and providing alternatives to the street life. Through consistent support, they could help the young person see a different future and access resources like education or job training, steering them away from negative influences.
So create of a fictional story with character names and everything where this is occurring. And how can this be done with AI? Put that in the story as well.
In a neighborhood called Rivertown, a young man named Carlos struggled with the pressures of street life. One day, he met an AI mentor named Lexi, accessible through a community center's computer lab. Carlos was skeptical, but he gave it a shot. Lexi provided him with information about job training programs, connected him with a mentor who had left the streets, and even
No,
helped
no, start this story again. Make it like he had a gun and he had to be convinced to put the gun down.
in the heart of Rivertown. A young man named Carlos found himself on a precarious path. One night, he was holding a gun, feeling the weight of his choices. Alexi, a mentor from the community center, learned about Carlos's situation. Using an AI-powered app designed to connect mentors with at-risk youth, Alexi reached out to Carlos. Through heartfelt conversation, sharing his own experiences, and offering alternative paths, Alexi convinced Carlos to put the gun down and seek a better future. It was the start of Carlos's journey towards positive change, guided by understanding and support. AI helped bridge the gap, offering a lifeline when it was needed most.
Keep the story going. Go into one of the moments where they really had to go the back and forth dialogue between making getting the person into the community and to change their mind.
As Carlos and Alexi sat down, tension filled the air. Carlos gripped the gun, his voice laced with uncertainty. Why should I trust you? This life, it's all I know, he said. Alexi replied gently. I get it, man, but I've been where you are. There's more out there than this cycle of violence. Let's find a way out together. Carlos hesitated. And what if I end up with nothing? You won't, Alexi assured him. There's a whole community ready to support you. We can find a job, get you into school, whatever it takes. You just have to take the first step with me. Finally, Carlos's grip loosened, and he lowered the gun. All right, he said. I'm willing to try.
Dang, that was deep. Can you give some? So now after that, what? Add a comedic twist. Take risk with your comedy. Take major risk. What happens next?
All right, let's add a lighter twist. As
No,
Carlos,
no, no. Take a major twist, not a lighter twist. A comedic twist.
just as Carlos agreed to seek a better path, a stray dog wearing a superhero cape stumbled into the room, knocking over a trash can. Both men burst into laughter, breaking the tension. Alexi quipped, looks like even the dog's trying to save the day. Carlos, wiping tears of laughter, replied, if he can be a hero, maybe I can too. With a new sense of hope and a little humor, they set out to change Rivertown together.
That wasn't funny at all.
All right, let's try again.
All
How
right.
about this? As they were leaving, Carlos accidentally tripped over a rubber chicken, and the squeaky noise echoed through the room. Alexi couldn't help but joke. Well, that's one way to fall into a new life. They both laughed, and it lightened the mood, making the first step forward a memorable one.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Sure, what would you like to discuss?
Nothing, nothing. Actually, I have to go. Thank you for being on the podcast. All right. Hey, Velvet, I really appreciate you for being here and having some fun. I'm going to share this game. I'm doing some work on the laptop as we speak. Still going on, but I got to attend to some other duties. And I'm going to make sure I share this game live and make videos of it so that all this work that was put into this can carry on into the next life. I'm gonna tie on out of here. Be sure to check out all the social sites, everybody out there else in the universe. The Just Tie Now, the Zap Learn AI website I just created, the Just Tie Mushrooms, the new articles, at least two new articles every day. Two new articles every day. Got some games, some meditations, and everything up on there. Album coming soon, and